that's not just depicted in the show, but in real life. I mean, people have been asking me for 20 years, when's the show coming back?
Well, we have to talk a little about another special dish that you're working on. Beverly Hills 90210 coming back.
Yeah.
It's a little different this time around.
Just a little different this time around.
Okay, so explain to me a little bit. You're playing an exaggerated version of yourself.
Right, but we look very alike. I play Ian. Jason plays Jason. Brian,
Yeah.
Tori. We are playing ourselves after meeting at a fan panel. Tori, who is in the TV series, is a mother of 6 children and is broke in the series, inspires everybody to get the show back on. I mean, she really needs this. So everyone has their reasons why they don't want to do it or why it shouldn't be done, but Tori's story is so compelling and convinces everyone to do it that we all put an oar in the water and decide to, hey, maybe there is something here. And, that's going to air on August 7th.
Amazing. And how do you compare to Ian in the show?
I'm much more handsome.
Naturally.
I'm a very hardworking, driven individual, but we've taken the IZ character, because it's funny on set, we talk IZ and BG, because it's weird to say Ian wouldn't do that, because we sound like we're crazy, talking in third person. Ian don't play that. No. Ian doesn't play that way. So we differentiate by referring to ourselves as our characters. IZ wouldn't say something that, or IZ would do this, and IZ is more of, he's an even greater entrepreneur than I am. He is much more motivating and inspiring, and these are things that I try to be in my own personal life, but he takes it to the next level. He doesn't need to do this series. IZ is very, very well off, lives in a beautiful home. He's got everything he really needs, so we think. Therein lies the twist, the rub, the bump, if you will, that leads to some drama and some comedy, and hijinks ensues. And bottom line, the cast comes back together not just to get the show on the road again, but also to enrich each other's lives.
Totally. What's it like being all together as adults versus you guys were kids when it started, so what was...
Yeah, we're a little bit more savvy this time, in a good way, much more respectful of the opportunity, knowing what the potential is. No one's going to squander this. No one's going to take it for granted. We all work really hard on this in hopes that, there's a payoff for the audience and that maybe we'll get, more than 6 episodes out of it.
We will see you also playing Steve.
Possibly. When we originally pitched the series, we figured we would do 13, where there would be 12 episodes, getting the show back on the air, and then the 13th episode in the actual time slot would be an episode of Beverly Hills 90210. We're BH 90210. So you're just going to have to watch the series to find out.
Well, I've been talking to many people from the cast about the original series and the most crazy storylines that their characters went through. What would you say was the most storyline that Steve went through that was really kind of shocked you?
I think the worst storyline that Steve ever had to do with him getting a skin cancer scare, because it turned into a PSA. I literally thought someone was being paid to write these pages, because it was like an advertisement. It just did not make sense. So in moving forward, I did it, but I just couldn't understand why we were doing it. Yeah, it's a very important topic. I'm not trying to downplay skin cancer whatsoever, but it just didn't seem commensurate with what we do as a crew, as a cast. So I thought someone was being paid for that. But, there's been a lot of crazy exploits. Steve Sanders always would grease his way into any environment with a $100 bill or a smile or whatever, try to get over on the man. We'll explore that if we go deeper than 6, I'm sure.
Is Ian married in the show?
Ian is married in the show, yes.
Okay. Have you guys cast the wife yet or not yet?
Yes.
But it's not out there yet?
There was a little promo that you see he and his wife together.
Okay.
She's a fitness model.
Naturally.
And they've written a book together, Sweat Together, Get Together.
Must read.
It's a must read. It's a New York Times bestseller. So that's really where we pick up with Ian on BH 90210.